schematic. Today we will see how the Shopfloor module works and how to configure, and we see the real-time entries and check the complete flow. That is the main motto of this particular video. So before going into the shop floor, I just to open the manufacturing module. In the manufacturing module, there is the work centers. So if I open the work center, there are four work centers, that is pleating work center, capping, assembling, and finishing work center. So I created four work centers, and also I show you the operations. There are four operations: pleating, capping, assembling, and finishing. So I am planning to manufacture the oil filter is one of the component for my the major machine. So for that I need to add this particular component. I need to produce this particular component. So for that, this is oil filter is my main product. So if I open the bill of materials, so the oil filter is the main product. For making this oil filter, I need this components: bypass valve, condition indicator, filter head. Okay, just to explain everything. As per I explained, there are four operations: pleating, capping, assembling, finishing. Okay, so I need to go to the work centers. So each and every work center I configured this particular pleating work center is only for these particular employees. Okay, so we are able to filter only user A allowed this particular work center. Next, I adding the capping also the same employee, that is the user A, and the next work center I go for assembling work center, that is user B. So the next work center is user B. So the user A only have two work centers. The first is pleating and capping. These two work centers only is access, and for assembling and the finishing for user B. This is the setup I made. So if I open the operations, so every operations I added the same work centers. Okay, this is the logic. So now what I needs to do, I just to log in as a user A. Before I need to create a one manufacturing order, just to show you the real time flow, just to create a manufacturing order. So I create a product for oil filter. I need 5 units I am planning to do. Just to save this and confirm this. That's it. And I also start the plan. So now if you open the work center, it's properly created. I am not assigning anyone because I already assigned in the work centers. Only user A are able to handle pleating and capping, assembling and finishing by user B. Okay. Now what I needs to do, I needs to log in as a particular user. Okay. Just to log out, I log in as a user A. Okay. So user A. I log in as a user A. User A have only two operations I already set up. I just to go to the shop floor. Now you are able to see it's like a pleating, and we are able to see this is the work center, pleating and capping. Okay, these two work centers only he is able to access. Okay, the other things he is not able to access. If you add, then he is able to access, and also you are able to edit and edit operators. Now it's a user A. If I click edit operators, only user A. If you need user B also give the access in directly, you are able to give the access. Now I given access for only user A. Okay, now start the process. Now it's going on. How much time he is using, usually you are able to track how much time he is doing. In the meantime, if you add any registered production or serial number, any scrap product in the time of manufacturing, any scraps are happen, and if you add a component or directly open the manufacturing order, or anything happened, because of this you are able to block this particular flow. So multiple options are available. Now for completion of the flow, just I click the mark as done. Okay, now you are able to see the pleating work center. The pleating thing is moving into the capping work center. Just to open the capping work center, I start this particular process. So now it started each and everything. So I complete the mark as done. Okay. So done. That's it. You are not able to do anything. If I open the overview, you are able to see the in progress stage. So pleating capping only the access by user A. User B not able to access anything. Just is able to complete the pleating and capping. Okay. I just close this and I log out as a user A. Now I log in as a user B. If you log in as a user B and open the shop floor, so user B shop floor is opening. Now you are able to see, he is able to see the particular overview. And if I go to see the assembling work center, if I open the assembling work center, he is able to start. Previous work center not able to access. Okay, just to start this. Now it is going on. I complete mark as done. And so mark as done. It is going to the finished thing. I start the work. Okay. Now normally if I close the production, automatically it will be closing. But I am not giving any inventory access to this particular user. So now I go back to my here. Okay. If I go to the manufacturing orders, able to see the particular thing. Now you see this particular process is finished, and so this is the in progress stage. Okay, so if I click produce all, it will be produced. Okay, this is the way we are able to access the shop floor access. So that particular guy needs to enter here. Previously we need to enter everything here, so now it's very easy to manageable in the shop floor.